Let go of fear you're holding. The fire smoldering, it's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know I'm in love. A white knuckle ride. You got a fix for me, you know what I need. Oh, it's a breakneck speed.
It is a 982-acre park in Detroit, Michigan, developed in the late 19th century that consists of the Detroit River as well as surrounding islets. But this track that sits just to the north of the U.S.-Canada border, or I should say south, it's just south of the U.S.-Canada border, is called Belle Isle. You might know it as a track that hosts Indy cars and IMSA cars and things like that. Well, tonight, Belle Isle hosts trucks. Let's honor the late, great Alex Trebek, the now former host of Jeopardy. He lost his life recently. I'm going to throw a Jeopardy line in there. I'll take things that I never thought I'd ever say for 300, Alex. Welcome to truck racing at Belle Isle. That is what we have tonight. This is race number 8 of the Great Lakes Truck Series. It is the Belle Isle Conservancy.org 165 in Detroit, Michigan, on an island that is a park. Again, 982 acres of a park. Welcome to Belle Isle. This is race number 8 of the Great Lakes Truck Series season. I am the captain, Chris Scala. Welcome into what is going to be a very interesting race. Let's just put it like that. Not saying it's not possible. It's going to be interesting as we get ready to watch trucks at 150, 60 mile an hour run a road course that is a street circuit. All the roads here are streets. As you see, one car hit the wall already. So there's bumps. There's straightaways. There's rivers. There's corners. There's all types of good stuff here on this track. And, well, that's where we are here tonight. Belle Isle, going to be fun. I think we're going to be in for a very interesting race here this evening. As we get ready for that. As you see, turn number 3, we're actually riding with the 37 truck as qualifying is underway. This is Jordan Watson, Jordan in the Union number 37, as he works his way around this road course. Lap times are about a minute 35 to a minute 40 we've been seeing, so definitely interesting to see who's going to bring the hot laps and who's going to save their truck and try not to destroy it. Lots of sharp corners, lots of first gear corners, walls everywhere around you. There's no room for mistakes anywhere on this track. Not much elevation change. There's some, but not much. And there's some runoff areas, thankfully, because when you go around the fountain section, which is right here on this track, where you literally go around a fountain, that's over to my left there on the screen. This is just some of the technical things about this track that makes Belle Isle just such an interesting track in itself. Now, we last time we were here, last Wednesday night, we were at Michigan Speedway right down the road and that's going to leave a mark right there. We were there for race number 7, of course, that known as the Prehistoric Forest 200. That race won by Zach Allman in a pretty tight battle there, as he was able to win that race, and that has done everything to tighten up the race for the championship. As let's go out here and look at some other cars. Blaine Sparling, he's going to be one that's going to be fast to watch. This guy here, Keith Calhoun, he has looked good on the road course this evening in practice and all. We'll see if he can keep it going. Takes it a little wide there through the corner. You can see all the water around there. This is literally an island. Obviously a big-time summer vacation spot. wasn't able to be raced this season for the Indy cars, unfortunately, but one that Roger Penske helped bring back, of course, just a couple years back, and it is a favorite to IndyCar fans here. J.W. Miller up to the pole, 134.6. So the lap time's obviously really fast here. You got to take advantage of the curves here. I know the curves are not something the Indy cars and IMSA cars that run here normally, but for these trucks and stuff, to get them to turn, you got to use these curves all up. And almost every corner will help you get these things turned. But entering tonight's race, Keith Calhoun is the point leader. 1,159 points. J.W. Miller, 1,154. So a 5-point separation there. And then you have another 6 points down to Zach Allman, who won the Michigan race last week. And then you got Christopher Dean. He's back about 45 from Allman. So this is slowly turning into a 3-truck race, though technically with the old point system that this series uses from the 1990s, basically anybody from Christopher Dean up could jump up to the point lead with a win this evening. So we got a nice little point battle on our hands, some great racing, and so much more. So should see here what Calhoun runs. He comes through the final set of corners here. A series of right-handers, gets a little loose. Those arrows you see, that's where pit road is. Through the right-hand corner here up to high gear is across the start and finish line, and slower down here into turn 1 as Keith goes to the pole, 34.37. And do not rub your eyes. Do not change your screen. That is smoke in the background down there. That is, we were talking about it before the race. We believe that might be the Ford plant or whatever, where you see that smoke from. Like a power plant or something like that. But, yeah. So Calhoun is qualified, and I do not see any other... There's a couple trucks on track here. Chris Evans, maybe? No? Yeah, there's Chris. Okay, here comes the Canadian driver, the 98 truck. And he logs a lap of 138.6, and that's going to be it for him. Let's see if there's somebody out here. All right, let's take a lap. We're going to try. This might not work well. We're going to try to ride with the Tyler Brewer truck here, number 40. This is turn 1. He takes it really wide. Turn 2 and a left-hander here, and you come down a little slope. He's going to kiss the wall there. Might need to find somebody else to ride with here, but he's the only truck left out there running. Down the straightaway here to turn number 3, a very sharp 90-degree right-hander right here, which he's going to drift it and unfortunately spin around. Please don't escape, Tyler. Please don't escape. Keep doing it. I keep talking about the lap here. There you go. Good job, buddy. He really can't hear me, by the way. He comes underneath the bridge here, and down this is turn number 4, another right-hander here, and this leads on to another left-handed corner, and just a series of technical corners here. And you see, very sharp corners. And then here you got a little bit of a blinding uphill right-hander. It's going to lead you onto a straightaway here. And this straightaway is not so straight. I did not know that. Downshift here into the fountain section here. You want to use that curve as much as you can. And then the fountain's over to the left here. This is why this is called the fountain section. There you see the GM building right there in the background. So he hits the wall there. Probably scared the hell out of those people. Left-hander through the right. And then here's the final section of the corners. You see all the lines on the track there. These are parking spots for the park. So that's when I tell you, these are actual streets they're on. Everybody here for Barnes tonight. I like it. And there's Pit Road to the right I was mentioning. That's going to be a tight entrance for those coming on. Those are the press. That's actually where I'm sitting right now. And there's little press box tin cans. And there's a lap around Belle Isle. Not so fast, but a lap around Belle Isle. All right, so let's We got a minute here before they grid here, so you're going to see, hopefully it doesn't lock up too much here, but we're going to, JW gave me some advice about Discord, and we're going to see if it worked for me this evening as I pull up the pole sitter, Keith Calhoun, the guy that, well, people say that you might be the one to beat tonight. Now, we did talk earlier on the not on the broadcast, but through Discord, and I asked you your thoughts of the race tonight, and here you are tonight. You're going to be on the pole for this race, so it's a head start for you. You're the point leader. What are we going to see tonight? Keith cannot. Up. Here we go. Give my headset. Give me a second. We're going to try this again. Some reason there's a setting that always gets me all screwed up here. Keith, you got me? There you go. Yeah, I have to go in and do settings real quickly to get my headphones to work here for me. Let me make sure I got you on here so we don't have these kind of issues again. All right, there you are, Keith. So let's talk real quickly. You're the pole sitter for tonight as we were watching your lap, a pretty good one there. What's your expectations here? You're going to get a short pace lap, so I'll make it quick. But give me some expectations for tonight. What do you think we're going to see?
I think JW sandbag practice. He pulled up 134. That would surprise me. But I think it's going to be a real interesting race, like fifth on back. I don't know. I just think JW and I are going to pull away, and I don't know, man. I don't know.
4 I don't knows in one sentence. I think you have no clue what's about to happen. So I wish you the best of luck tonight, and do your best and just don't screw up turn 1 and 2, and you should be okay. If you do screw up 1 and 2, all that 4 as best as possible because you might take others with you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding on that part, but good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
Keith Calhoun. I say that because everybody's going to be following him into the corner, and well, we know how that might go here. So. Oh boy. All right, real quick, let's run through the starting grid because they're pretty much already coming to the green flag because they did a short pace lap here. Not by choice. This is what iRacing does sometimes. Calhoun and J.W. Miller. Matter of fact, they're coming to the green now. We're not even going to get a chance to do this. So the grid's on the left-hand side. Here we go with the green flag from Belle Isle. Prayer for him. Everybody, I think, is going to make it. All right, now there's the bad part. They got to go all the way down the straightaway to turn 3, which is a 90-degree right-hander here. This ought to be good. Locking up the brakes. No one so far. Everybody clean. Up 31. Ben Pierce is going to go sideways. Thankfully, spins off the up. We got another one. That's Jordan Watson. He's gone around. And it looks like Dylan Glass and Marshall did not start the race along with Robert Lucan. So down the back straightaway down towards the right-hander into the fountain section. Now, I actually went over to our friends at the LMC Gear.com. Oh, Zach Allman with a diver. Oh, and there's contact. Lucas Josephson slams into the back of Deputy Barnes, apparently. Heavy damage to the nose of the 88 there. And then he hits the wall. He is smacking up that bottle of Jack Daniels real quick. As Zach Allman having issues, he spun around. But I invited some of the guys from the IndyCar series over here to watch this race because I was like, not that I don't see this ever happening, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime type of thing as Calhoun leads lap 1, by the way. But I'm just like, man, we're going to see trucks on a road course like this. And Barnes has got, well, we can call it the telephone pole rear end. It's the one that looks like it backed into a telephone pole. So already J.W. Miller and Keith Calhoun have got a 7-second lead on everybody. Oh, trouble up ahead here. Dean and Brewer did not make it to turn 3. So much action here. Kind of scared to go look at replays of things here because of what's going on. I should say 50 laps of racing tonight on this track. They do still only have the 65% fuel, so I'm not totally sure of a fuel mileage of what we're going to see, but... And Jordan Watson having some more issues here. This might be one of those tracks where I literally get out here and I just run it in like second gear, just drive. See Calhoun and Miller, these two crossing the line, complete lap number 2. Meanwhile, Sam Barnes is back in Ypsilanti. That's a town in Michigan. There's Barnes, Blaine Sparling back here in the 4th position. A lot of the road ringers up here in the top 5. Oh, come on, Marion. Marion, that's Rex Java. That is Marion McDaniel from the LMCgear.com iRacing IndyCar Series. Usually admins the races. He's over here watching this and getting the experience out of this. Now, I did talk to some of the drivers before the race as I had time. Actually got done early from work a little bit, and so I reached out to a couple of drivers running the race tonight, and I asked them, like, what do you guys expect? What are we going to see tonight? And one of the drivers I spoke with was the guy running in 4th. Blake. Oh, Keith Calhoun had issues. And he's hit that wall hard. What happened to Keith? Well, you got to see a replay of this. The point leader's got issues. Wheel hops it into the corner and... Oh, JW says, excuse me. So damage on the 99, that means there's got to be damage on the 6? Not really. Alan Best has had issues. Looks like. So I was talking to Blaine Sparling real quickly, and I asked him, I said, what's your expectations? And he's expected a top 5 tonight. He, his quote here, this might be the key quote of the night. He said, I'm not sure anyone can run this race without mistakes. It's going to be insane. As you see with the previous leader just making a mistake. So basically that was Blaine Sparling. Keith Calhoun was another guy I asked the question to. I said, Keith, I said the same thing. What's your expectations? And this was his quote, literally from earlier. JW and I will lap the field twice. Well, let's see. JW's got a 8.5 second lead right now. He's got a lot of work to do to make that happen. But he says obviously temperature is going to, track temp's going to depend on all that stuff. So, but he's definitely shown that him and JW might be the class of the field after 2 laps. And then the other driver I asked on the evening was Sam Barnes, Deputy Barnes. He gave me like a paragraph here. He felt that a small group was going to be ready and fast. Pretty much any of the guys that are up front now. Obviously not pushing too hard and just running smoothly, and don't want to spin on lap 1. Well, he didn't spin on lap 1, but he's got a big dent in that rear end. So, all that has happened, and we just had some big action back here. The last couple of laps, nope, it's been all separate accidents here, but we have had tons of incidents here. Let's go look at Christopher Dean. Chris is actually running up there in points, so let's go see what happened to the Jimmy Johnson Whataburger Special. So that's just some of the quotes of what people are saying here. Of course, Jimmy Johnson's going to have to learn how to run this track. And well, I mean, that's one way of sliding through the corner, I guess. Just put it up against the tire barrier. But Johnson's going to be running this race, I believe, next year probably, because he's running all the road races. But that's what happened to Dean just a second ago. Lucas Josephson's been on pit road, it looks like. But here's your leader, J.W. Miller. I'm scared to go on board with any of these cars because of jinxing them. And here's the battle actually for the 3rd position. Blaine Sparling and Keith Calhoun. Easy now, guys. And Blaine, I think, is going to let him go. He's like, just go. Here comes the 42 with him. Tanner Long going to go by with him. Issues for Dylan Thomas and Ben Pierce, apparently, from what I'm seeing on the screen. A lot of people having issues all over the track. I think Ben is out here just trying to survive. His name I'm seeing pop up on the screen everywhere. Chris Evans is on pit road. The 98 truck in here on lap 5. The track that they'll race closest to home for Evans here. I don't see any heavy damage on the truck. I guess that's a routine stop, though. 4 tires and fuel, but he is sitting there. I'm not sure if he got a penalty or something. But J.W. Miller's lead now is up to 10 seconds on the field. And we got a fight here. Let's go up here to the 8th position. Travis Ikavachi. He's got some pretty heavy damage. There's a 12 of Dylan Thomas. We'll bring up the tachometer here to the right, sir, and up to 3rd. Probably get high gear here. Into the fountain section of the track. You're tiptoeing through here. Boats out there in the water. I see Jason Bannister out there on one of those boats. Hey, Jay. Guys are a little bit tiptoeing right here. It's like they're driving in the rain or something. Hey, you can see where everybody's at right now. Evans is still on pit road. Him and Lucas Josephson are in. I will say there is a competition caution that will be coming out in 13 laps. Lap number 20, a competition caution will come out. This will allow everybody to get back together and get what damage they can get fixed. Oh, one truck back there, that's Pierce. I say everybody's taking it easy. Here's JW out here on a Sunday drive. Now, JW is a good road racer. He runs all those enduro races and stuff, and well, he's out here just treating it like a Sunday drive. Third to second, maybe first. Nope, just taking second gear. Second gear all through these corners right now. Okay, he stayed second gear. He hasn't really went to first at all yet. Barnes up in the second position, so I know his fellow deputies and officers are happy. JW's just rolling it out there. He's doing a great job. Keith Calhoun up here in the 3rd position. He is still 17 seconds back. And Ben Pierce, who is pretty much done everything to his truck already in the first 8 laps of his race, is right up behind Travis Icavacci here, 4th position. The Georgia driver here. Closest road course to him would be Road Atlanta. And this is no Road Atlanta. If he dives her in there, Travis gives him plenty of room. Sideways there. Christopher Dean, the 48 truck. That Whataburger machine, that thing's going to look like a smashed hamburger here in a second. By the way, I want to give a shout out. Chris Evans not on track, or is he back on track? Oh, he's back on track. There he is in the 98. Unfortunately, he is 2 laps down in 14th. I want to give a shout out to his girlfriend that's watching on the stream. I feel kind of bad that I did this, but she was talking to all of us in Discord a little bit ago, and I totally lured her into saying that I absolutely suck on the air. Just funny. I was literally saying to her on the we were just sitting there, all of us talking. I'm like, hey, that guy in the air kind of sucks, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. And I'm just like, wow. So, hi, Chris's girlfriend. Might recognize my voice now. Anyways. Go up here to Alan Best as he is under attack from Christopher Dean, the Texas driver there in that 48. The battle of 4 letters last names. And as you see, the leader, J.W. Miller, is coming up there behind him. You look in the background there, that yellow and black truck. That's J.W. That's the leader right there, coming up on the back of you guys. I think Alan just pulls over and says, you take it here. And then Dean says, you take it back. I don't want it. So Alan Best up a position. Now the leader's going to come by. And there's Sam Barnes, the 22 Black Horizon Brewing Company truck there, the Down Under Racing team. Definitely got a lot of fans watching tonight. He's got Calhoun on his back tailgate there. Calhoun coming for the 2nd position. Sam right there. Kind of ironic that we're talking about Sam being a deputy, as his friends are saying here, and Sam looks like he's in a suit that a jailmate would be wearing in his truck. Like to be a driver on iRacing right here. Ooh, we got a little loose there, got a little wide, I think. Oh, there's a truck stop there to his left. I saw some blue flash thing. I think that might have been Christopher Dean he went by. I'm really impressed with how he's able to shift into gears without using the shifter. Oh, hold on, Sam. Oh, Sam's in the wall. And Calhoun goes by. He drove it way too deep there. And they go by the 40 truck at Tyler Brewer. Meanwhile, here's JW out here in another county. 12 laps already in the books here. Remember, competition caution at lap 20. Might only have about 7 or 8 trucks on the lead lap by the time we get to it. Everybody else now starting to get really spread out in these trucks. There's Calhoun, the big bite Bates truck. And number 99 doing pretty well after having his little spin out. Him and JW were going to run away with the show, and now JW's gone from his spin, but Keith has gone back to the second position. And looks like Tanner Long is on pit road here. This might be a scheduled pit stop. Well said. Wait a minute. I just put 3 and 3 together here. So, Sam is sponsored by a brewery company that just said in chat, this brew is for you, and he's an officer. So I'm going to put 2 and 2 together. I'm going to put all this together now. So Sam is drinking a brewing company while driving, and he's an officer. I'm going to leave it at that. But 13 laps here in the books and what has been a wild race so far. I've actually enjoyed it. I hope you guys are too. I mean, I'm always open to these kind of races that you see, like just something you never think you'd ever possibly see and you won't see in real life. But these trucks running on Belle Isle, it's a race that we've talked about for weeks. And there have been a lot of action here, a lot of accidents. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to cover much of them because by the time I do, the next one comes. Here's Zach Allman running in 5th. Zach, the winner at Michigan Speedway, about knocks the wall down. There were actually some rumors around the garage that Zach had a ringer sitting in the pits to take over his truck. To drive the truck in the race, but I can't confirm or deny this, but the rumor was that his team actually said, no, dude, you can drive the truck. So Allman's out here running laps, the Florida driver, running in the 5th position. He's got Chip Parks back there behind him in that 30 truck. But Zach won last week in Michigan, his 2nd win of the season's up there battling for the point lead. As you see over on the track map on the right-hand side, you'll see where everybody's running. Zach right there on the 18, down at the bottom of the track map there, coming up on the back straight area there. Usually on the map, you'll be able to see a driver in red if they wreck, or if they spin out into the grass. But as you know, there's no grass really here. Dean lets his teammate go on by. So JW's lead on Calhoun still 16.8 seconds here. The bad news for JW is that Calhoun is going to get back to the back bumper of the 6 because of the competition caution that is coming up here again in 6 laps. So it's just a matter of staying on the lead lap. Now Tanner Long, this guy just pitted. So we'll see how fresh tires worked for him as he'll come across the start-finish line right now as he comes up on the back bumper of Chip Parks. That'll be 4th position right there, that new Buffalo, or Red Buffalo truck, sorry. Going over the part of the track where the safety car in the IndyCar race a couple years ago spun out. You see Parks lets Tanner go by. Tanner ran a 36.8. Now, I should mention real quickly with the setup of this track, speeds have gone way down from the start of this race. The best lap last time by was a 36.8 by Tanner. Oh, Dean spins right in front of him. But everybody else is either 38s or higher. So everybody has lost at least 4 seconds on this track from tire wear. We do got the sky cam out here again tonight. The water flowing really quickly on the river. I mean, really quickly. Dangerous riptides out. Oh, it all of a sudden it spins the other way, comes back the other way. Water don't know which way it's going. Oh, Tanner just nailed the wall. Holy cow, I just looked up and seen him bounce. Watch this. The green and white car there, Tanner Long, fresh tires and all. Just go straight. And I think Sam Barnes has crashed. I'll have to check on that one now. But let's, oh, this is going to leave a mark. I think he forgot there was a corner. Either that or he was heading for that building. One of the two. Keith Calhoun's on pit road. That is the one thing on a street circuit you never want to do is forget there's a corner. Calhoun's pit crew all look like federal agents as he rolls out of pit road. 4 tires, maybe 4 tires, 11.03. That's a very quick stop. I think he did not take tires. Now let's go back to Sam Barnes. I believe something happened to the 22. Thankfully, he went to a spot where he forgot the corner, but there was somewhere to go. Just a little lazy spin on his part. Zach Allman on pit road. See, the stream's really far behind tonight. J.W. Miller going to go by Allman and put him a lap down. But Allman's got tires, I believe. 14.8, so he definitely took tires. Chip Parks on pit road. Four tires and fuel, and he pulls away. And Tanner Long's still going, so apparently his Hans device does work there, Marion. That was a lick. Chip pulls away. JW got about 4 more laps and we'll get the competition caution. JW has 29 seconds over Barnes. Matter of fact, everyone's times now are down in the 40s except for JW Miller. He's in a 38. Tanner Long, for obvious reasons, ran a 44. is going to race JW very hard. JW going to come by and leave another lap here. 17 in the books. And past 4 position here is Ben Pierce. The man had all kinds of issues on lap 1. I think he spun at every corner almost. Has worked his way back up to 5th. Got himself into a rhythm and now is starting to work his way up here through the field. He's one of the faster cars on the track, actually. Trucks. See all the rubber getting laid down in the corners. Down the back straightaway. Makes you wonder what other courses you could see a truck race at. Of course, the first one that comes to my head is Long Beach, and then I picture turn 11, a truck trying to go around Long Beach. In case you don't know what turn 11 is, turn 11 is a pretty much a 180-degree hairpin, like you almost have to drift a car to get it around that corner as you see Ben hit the wall. IndyCar, you have to go about 35 mile an hour to get into that corner and around it. So a truck weighing double the weight of an Indy car, if not triple, good luck with that. Laguna Seca would be interesting, watching the truck go down a carousel. As JW Miller to pit road here with 2 to go before the competition caution. Of course, after I saw an Indy car race at Brands Hatch earlier this season, I have pictured myself watching a truck race at Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch has 2 different circuits. They have one that the Indy cars ran back in the, I think, early 2000s or 90s. It's a 1 mile, 6-turn road course. And Sam Barnes also coming down pit road now in the 22. JW is going to leave. Here comes Sam. Left side tires going on, and there is Blaine Sparling, the DuPont 59, or I'm sorry, iRacing Paint 59. Oh, now you're talking. There you go, Travis. The truck's at the Chili Bowl. How big's a Chili Bowl? Like a quarter mile? Something like that. Oh, let's put trucks into an arena with all the smoke that comes out the muffler. Oh, Sam, you got to turn right here. There you go. The Nordschleife, yes. Trucks around a 13-mile course. That ought to be interesting. Of course, you got Lamar. Oh, easy. Oh, very good. Oh, you know what, too? Oh my gosh. Spa. Just came to my head, came to my mind. Could you imagine these trucks going up Eau Rouge? Going through the hairpin in turn 1 there in the Grand Prix section and then going up Eau Rouge? That'd be awesome. And there's the competition caution, lap number 20. As Ben Pierce forgot to turn right in turn 3. It's not that they're forgetting to turn right. I'm making a joke. It's just a matter of it's just that tough to do out here in all seriousness. But we have currently 6 trucks on the lead lap. As they'll regroup them all, I'm assuming Miller's either going to stay out or he's going to just top off the tank. But everybody else, I'm assuming, will come in and get tires and fuel here. going to have a little fun here with the group here as they rack back up under caution. We're going to look over here. I'm looking on purple. Oh, never mind. Now I'm showing. I was going to say how many incidents everybody has, but they're not showing them. Never mind. Lucas, that's a pretty interesting strategy, Sebring. Yes. Oh my gosh, you imagine these trucks trying to go through, was it turn 17 at Sebring? The final corner there, the bumpiness of that thing. Right? You go up over Rouge and then, was it Redalion or I don't know how you properly announce that word. Sebring, that actually... You want to talk to Deputy Barnes? All right, we can talk to Deputy Barnes. Give me, let's let them get racked up here, and we'll see if they go to pit road. And we'll talk to Deputy Barnes. How's that? We're going to set them up really good, too. So 20 laps in the books. JW's led most of them. Keith Calhoun, your other leader, unfortunately spun out, but they'll be the top two when we go back to green. Yeah, I ran a couple laps on this track back at the beginning of the IndyCar series season when you guys started out here, and it was pretty tricky. I mean, I didn't run full speed at all. I mean, it's a very, very technical course, very bumpy. I mean, so credit to these guys putting a truck out here on this track, a vehicle that's I think it's double the weight of an Indy car, and they're out here trying to turn these things on this track. A lot of lag here from chat to the stream. I don't know what the deal is. Like, the stream's probably a good, you guys are a good probably 30 seconds to a minute off of where I'm at right now. I mean, I just got the message from Chris Evans that says too narrow. Don't ever try this. Hey, Chris, I gave a shout out to your girlfriend, by the way, for watching. Just FYI. All right, let's see who comes to pit road here as all the lead lap cars have pretty much caught up. Let's see. Keith Calhoun's coming to pit road. Let's see what Sam Barnes does. I don't know. Barnes stays out. I am kind of, you know what? I'm kind of on the wagon of, you know what? Let's put these trucks on the Chili Bowl. Why the heck not? I like that idea. Zach Almond coming in. So Barnes stayed out, so this is going to give us the chance. Here we go. Let's have a little fun. The stream might lag, FYI, for a couple seconds. I apologize for that. Sam Barnes, you got a copy, buddy? Up, here we go again. Give me a second. I got to figure out these issues. One day I will. You got me now, Sam? You still don't have me. At least you could probably hear me. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
We're working on it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
There
you.
you go. Okay. For some reason I got to adjust voice settings in Discord before I can talk to you. I don't know why. But,
Strange.
yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But, so Sam, you're running second. Are you having an adult beverage right now while you're driving?
No, anything but. This track requires extreme focus, so I would not want anything that would lessen my brain's ability to think, because it is a handful out here.
Now, is there sarcasm there, or is that a straight-up answer?
That is a straight up answer.
Okay, I'm just checking because you do have other officers watching you race tonight, and I was actually setting yourself up in case you said yes. I'm like, so you're drinking and driving out here, and you're an officer apparently.
That is that I don't know if that's one of my buddies, Travis, spreading those, and I am not. He's just deciding to be funny, I guess.
Oh, so he's trolling me. Is that what you're trying to say?
Completely. No, that is a complete fabrication. There's no such truth in that.
Well, the one thing that is true is you are running second. And you're one of, let's see, there's 16 cars that started this race. You're one of 16 cars that have had issues in this race tonight here in the first 20 laps. And it looks like your back end is backed into a traffic pole or something. Other than that, you're looking okay. How's your race been?
You know, I'm pretty happy with it so far. I will admit I practiced a good deal for this race. You know, I knew from the beginning this was going to be a race of survival, not of speed. You know, it's funny. I don't know if you saw in the Discord before. I actually had a structural failure to my rig stand, and my steering wheel was loose on it, so had to last minute gorilla tape that. So I mean, again, all things considered, we've got a broken stand I'm using with my wheel, but we're sitting second. Keith is fast. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep him behind me the whole race. I mean, earlier he did get behind me a little bit and spun, but we're just going for the strongest result, and hopefully we can finish with a nice top 3 or take advantage of a mistake up front.
So Keith is fast. What about that guy in front of you?
Oh, JW, forget about it. He's incredible.
So
No, we're running our race, and that is what we're doing here in the 22. I also know the same for the 59 car of Blaine and I were practicing the other day, and we just both agreed, you know, we're running our race. We're going to see what result we get. We're going to really try not hold each other up should one start gaining speed, so we'll see. But no, I'm not focusing on JW and Keith. They are just around me. We're getting this 22 to the finish as high as we can.
yeah, not to mention, I think I've set you up here, and I apologize dearly for this, but your sponsor's actually watching too. They're kind of upset now. I think that. So maybe what we'll do is I'll have to buy a pack of Black Horizon Brewing Company stuff and send it down here to Georgia. I'll take care of the sponsors with you. Sam loves you guys, trust me, and go from there. But good luck the rest of the way.
Okay, yeah, no, we love Black Horizon. I'm definitely gonna, you know, no matter where we finish, I'm gonna have to crack one open to celebrate because, you know, we're aiming for a strong finish. This is setting up to be our best result yet for the 22. So shout out to Black Horizon. I can't wait to have some after the race, and then I will enjoy my beverage.
Well done, sir. Don't drink and drive, people. Nice job. Sam, good job, and we'll see you soon.
Take care, Chris.
Sam Barnes, one of the cool guys. You know, that's one of the things, and again, forgive my stream for glitching out and stuff a little bit there. It should be okay now. When I do these interviews with guys, I want them to be comfortable because that's, you know, these are the people. I want you guys to be able to see the personalities that these drivers have and stuff like that. And the one thing I get to do before and even after is, you know, talk to these guys and get to know them and stuff. And a lot of them are great people. So a lot of them actually came and raced on Saturday in the Iowa 400 race that we had, and you know, a bunch of good group of guys here. So it's cool to be able to talk to those guys. But let's get you set up for the restart that I believe is about to happen here at lap number 24. J.W. Miller is going to be the leader. Sam Barnes, Deputy Barnes, I think that's his new nickname officially. Nice job there, Travis. New nickname for Lieutenant Dan there. Anyways, Blaine Sparling third. Keith Calhoun is going to be fourth, and Tanner Long going to be fifth. Zach Allman is not here, but he's going to be sixth. There he is. And Tyler Brewer going to be in the 7th position. So Tyler survived this whole thing. We'll get this all set up here. Pace car should pull off to the right here. Double file. Going to go to turn 1. And we will go 27 laps here to the finish. And should get one pit stop out of it. Here we go. JW leads him. Let's see how long Barnes can keep up with. Here comes Calhoun. You heard Sam say that, well, pretty much in a translated way, JW is really fast. And Calhoun's pretty good there too. Let's see if he dives her down to turn 3 here. This is going to be tricky. See if everybody can make it into the corner here pretty well. Looks like everybody does good. Turn 3. Down to turn 4 here, the right-hander. Rhyme to Calhoun here. Turn 4 to left-hander. Riding that curve. Oh, diving in there to turn 5. Holy cow, what a move. Well, I'll be honest with you. iRacing is a quote I like to say when I'm out there just driving, having a good time. And I'll say it here on the stream. iRacing is the only place you can legally drink and drive. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, obviously, you know, want to do it respectfully. You don't want to go out here plastering trophies. Then you're kind of disrespecting other drivers who are out here trying to have fun. So do it respectfully. So in the final set of corners here, you see Calhoun trailing about 1 second or so on JW. It's going to be a 2-truck race right now, as they have definitely shown their speed as Sam Barnes runs 3rd. You see the separation already with these guys. Lane Sparling up to 4th. Let's go back here. Though they're both a lap down, the battle for the 9th position, Chip Parks and Dylan Thomas. Red Buffalo Brewing Company number 30 under attack from the number 12. And Chip's going to let him go. Up here to turn number 3. By the way, I do want to say, hopefully everybody's staying warm. I'm up here in northeast Georgia, and the low the last 2 mornings, as I've gotten up at 5 a.m. to go to work, has been 27 and 29 respectively, and there are still some houses outside of the area where I deliver that have a little bit of snow on the roof in Georgia at the beginning of December. Never happens here, apparently. Travis Icavacci on pit road here in the 13. Didn't notice that, but Travis, unfortunately, not having a good night here. And here's your battle for the lead. Yeah, I'm not sure how that downforce is working on that truck. Which, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, you can chat with us here on in YouTube. On Captain TV, I do have the chat window open on my phone here. You can chat with me if you have questions or whatever. I did see, where is he? Mr. Chachi88 joining us for the first time on a Wednesday night. As you see, we do all types of broadcasting, Mr. Chachi, as you've seen Saturday night and Monday night with the IndyCar Series, and here we are with truck racing on a Wednesday night. And then Thursday nights, we have the Short Track Super League, a short track series. They're not racing right now, though they'll be off until January. These guys giving it their all here for the lead. Calhoun ran the fastest lap of the race last time by at 34.1. Come back to that real quickly as Calhoun is all over the back bumper. JW here. Now remember, JW, I call Mr. Long Run because of his tire saving. So he is probably in a tire conservation mode right now, and Keith is racing pretty hard. But at the same time, Keith did pit under that competition yellow. JW has about 2 or 3 lap older tires as Calhoun spins it! And JW spins! I think he's trying to, oh, and here comes Sam to the lead. Here comes Blaine a second. I think he's trying to be a good sport and let JW straighten out. Somebody got any Benny Hill music for me? Is there, next question, did Calhoun get in the back of JW trying to miss him? I cannot tell if they hit. But look at Keith actually slows up for JW. This right here is classy. But I want to see this real quickly. And not to mention, these are two guys that just 3 weeks ago were ready to throw hamburgers at each other or something. I mean, they were ready to go 20 paces. Let's see if there was any kind of contact here. Oh, he clipped him right there. But you know what? JW spun like... I don't know. That's very interesting to me. But either way, Sam Barnes is going to drive through here and say, excuse me, pardon me, I'm the leader now. So there you go. Oh, that would be sweet, dude. I mean, I'm not good at building things, but whatever we can do to help you, man, that would be so cool. So Deputy Barnes leads the race. JW Miller 5 seconds back. And I'm pretty sure Sam is yelling to the radio, Travis, it's raining or something. So Calhoun going to come up on the back bumper of the 59. No, it's not deputy to the point. It's deputy to the post. Right? Isn't that what you guys call it? The post? Yeah, me and my bad puns. A situation is brewing. But so Keith has gotten to third now. He's about 2 seconds back. There's JW. And the lead is already down to 4 seconds. I'm pretty sure Sam has visions of Monty Python and the Holy Grail in his head right now, as all the people are yelling, run away! Problem is JW's coming. Top 4 on the screen. I think Sam is literally driving with his life. I mean, the good news, he does get 5 bonus points for leading a lap there. The old NASCAR system from back in the day. Remember that system, you got 5 bonus points for leading a lap and leading the most laps when they go over the hill in turn 2 here. That's your top 4 right there on the screen. So with that said, next time you'll see us actually on the air will be Saturday night for USRC, the return of the series Saturday night, Chicagoland Speedway. So we'll stay up here in the Midwest. Chicagoland, a 1.5 mile track for the trucks there, and USRC. We'll be on the air 10 o'clock Eastern time for that. Then Monday night, the final race for the LMCgear.com iRacing IndyCars Series from Le Mans. IndyCars at Le Mans. Again, let's add that to the list of things I've never seen before and we'll probably never see. And then these trucks next week are at the Milwaukee Mile, the oldest asphalt track in all of America. A track that was created in 1906. As here comes JW to the back bumper of Sam. And what'll be a battle for the lead. Now Sam, if he does what he said pretty much in the interview, he'll probably pull over right here in turn 3. Well, he might not have a choice here. He just got loose in turn 1, and JW got a really good run. Let's see if Sam just kind of moves over and says, here you go. He didn't lay over there, so credit to Sam as they go through turn 3 and Now it's just a matter of hitting your marks through the rest of this track here because there's really not a passing point until the end of the back straightaway. And Sam put some distance on JW. Now he's trying to break the draft. All this is doing is bringing Calhoun into the picture. Oh, and you know what? I think about it. Oh, Sam got loose. As I see you post there, Marion, I forget Saturday actually. I'll probably end up streaming this too, but I'm going to be running in a 6-hour race with Marion and the Driveline Sim Sport team. We're actually running a 6-hour of Indianapolis race, so a 6-hour oval race in a truck like this. Something I'm actually pretty good at doing is truck racing, and I like endurance races, so it's going to be a pretty cool experience. So you'll probably see me streaming that come Saturday afternoon. Reading that Zach Allman had issues, not to back away for the lead there for a second, but if we miss the pass, I'll get back to it here, but let's see what happened to Zach real quickly. Trying to keep track of everybody on the top of the point standings. Allman running second in points entering this race. Oh, he nails the inside or outside wall there in that corner. They are battling up here for the lead now. Let's go live. So that's what happened to Zach, but of course as this happened, oh, JW gets the lead. So now how quick can Keith get by? And Sam's going to let Keith go. I think it was one of those deals once Sam lost the lead, he's like, all right, let's go back here. Here's what happened. Watch this. They went to war for a second here. Down the back straightaway, JW is going to take the lead. On the high side in the corner, up Sam takes it back here. Oh no, JW gets it, gets a loose, and finishes the pass off right there. Drove it deep. Or as they say today, sending it. Oh, is it next Saturday? Never mind. What's this Saturday then? I got something this Saturday, I think. Hang on, make me go look. Uh-oh. I better not forget whatever's this Saturday. Because I know I had something for 2 straight Saturdays. This is where we talk about I do have too many things going on in my life. So Miller pulling away by 1.4 over Calhoun. Let's see if Calhoun can get up to JW and this will become a 2-horse race. Sam's already 4 seconds back. You got Blaine Sparling back here, 8 back. Zach Allman, Tanner Long, Tyler Brewer, the last trucks on the lead lap. They are really separated out now. Ben Pearson. Oh, Allman got turned right. Go that way. There you go. So this right here is going to be the fight for the win. Oh, you know what? I'm a week ahead. Okay, so we got... All right, yeah. So I got nothing this weekend. So, yeah, so Saturday night will be USRC at Chicagoland. I'm not racing until next weekend. And then the following weekend I have... so the next 2 Saturdays, we got our deal. Oh, Vaulted Pistol. Nice, okay. That's a cool game you can buy on Steam that's actually put together by Dakota DeMed, who's a driver over in that series. No, I'll be running the 6-hour race with you guys, and then the following weekend I'm running a 12-hour Daytona road race with what's his name? Jim. Well, I don't know where the heck I'm posting at either in there. I'm like, where's... Because you know, the problem is I go looking and I scroll down on my phone and I see where the messages are. But then I go post a message and I'm like, what room am I in now? I don't know what's going on. I know nothing. I know nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing. All I know is we're 17 laps to go. J.W. Miller is 0.8 of a second over Calhoun. Barnes is 6 seconds back. You got the 40 truck up here. He's last truck on the lead lap. Tyler Brewer also in his home track here, or the closest team to a home track this season. You know, not to mention, as you see these guys almost spinning out here, most of the messages when I'm typing to you, Marion or someone else, like, I look real quickly where, like, that message may come from or whatever, and I start typing or wherever it's going, and it's just like, I try to find the topic of wherever it has to do with, like, for our case to be the truck channel, and I try to type there. But then I see, like, the messages over in, like, general, so I go to general and post it, or just... Let's check on... Let's go back here to 9. Chip Parks, who gladly goes straight. He could actually go winding through there if he wanted. I guess that wall's completely sealed off. Never mind. And he goes into reverse and has to turn right there. No harm, no foul. He's got 30 seconds over Alan Best. There's Alan right here in the 52 truck. And he might have the cleanest truck out here. Well, until you see the front end. But as of right now, all the leaders are pretty much in the front of the field when it comes to the points. The top 2 are 2 of the top 3 in points, and in 5th place, Zach Allman. The other person in that point battle is Christopher Dean, who's off track and looks like will finish 14th in this race. Zach Allman, the 18 truck. Oh, and Keith Calhoun to pit road. Let the pit strategy begin. Thank you for sharing that, Travis Ikavachi, the owner. Unfortunately out of this race in the 12th position. Travis updating me saying if JW beats Keith, like how they're sitting right now pretty much, and leads the most laps, he'll be the new point leader going into the Milwaukee Mile race next week. Of course, this series, in case you haven't figured out what the whole Great Lakes name and the logo and stuff like that, mostly race in Midwest. Now, there's some exceptions. Obviously, some tracks still go south and other places and so on and so forth. But obviously, next week, Milwaukee Mile. The following week, Chicagoland to finish the schedule out. And I'm pretty sure Travis is working on Season 3 schedule, as this is the second season of this series. But Calhoun with a 14.83, 4 tires and fuel. Calhoun won season number 1. If you go through our archives, I haven't really broken up the races into any section, but if you go through our archive races, you can go back and look at all the previous Great Lake Truck Series races from the start. All there. Just got to search through and you'll find them. But been fun being a part of these guys. Looking forward to season number 3 coming up in a few weeks. You can check out GreatLakeSimRacing.com, the website that Travis has put together. Fantastic job on his part as J.W. Miller comes to pit road. So these are the final pit stops. You see the 6 truck over there to the left coming down pit road here. Inverted pit stops, so left side tires will go on first. Over to the right. So with Travis here, guys, Travis obviously is the man behind the show here. Him and Sam do a great job putting this series together. I asked you the question earlier, and I'm going to ask it again for you guys to post with Travis. And Travis, you can chime in on this if you want to. If there was any road course that you want to see these trucks race at, where would it be? And I want to see if we get the same answers I had earlier in this chat. As JW comes off pit road, he is, look at this, behind Keith Calhoun. Calhoun has jumped him. The undercut has happened. So we'll see how it all transpires. Can Keith get up there? But look at the leaders again. Sam Barnes back to the front. Lane Sparling right there in second. This is actually might be a battle for the lead. And I'll be honest with my answer. I actually seen this done in another series as Barnes comes down pit road. My answer would actually be to that question would be the Monza road course. I saw it in another series that I don't even know if that series exists anymore. But they ran the cars, I believe, at Monza. And I thought it was one of the cooler races I've ever seen. Especially they actually they skipped the first chicane. So it was pretty much a very long front straightaway. And then your first turn was a right-hander. And then you went down to a second chicane. Then you had a series of right-handers and down to, it was actually some really fun racing with drafting and so on and so forth. Keith Calhoun, fastest lap of the race last time by 33.8. That is faster than the pole. Is Alan Best going to let Calhoun go by? Let's see if JW can counter that lap here. Down the final stretches here. Sparling comes to pit road. That'll cycle it back to the leaders. Calhoun crosses the line that time by 35.1. Miller 34.1. So a whole second gain by J.W. Miller. Hey, it's all, it looks good in your head, right? When you see it, you're like, oh, this looks like fun. Then you get out there and do it, it's like, oh, that was not such a good idea. So Sam Barnes, after all the pit stops, he is now third. Blaine Sparling fourth. Zach Allman still your top 5. 6 trucks on the lead lap. And about, if I'm seeing this right here, best still on the track. So that means we have 8 out of the 19 starters. Well, 16 started the race, but 8 of them actually still running. Oh, I thought he was going straight for that barrier. He had that wheel cocked to the right. Let's throw up here. Let's go through sectors here, kind of like road racing here, as we watch with Calhoun. Go by Lucas Josephson as the 99 goes down sector 1, 16 flat. Miller about a 10th faster. Down to turn number 3. (15.8) and 7 100s faster, so that's 1.8 or 0.18. I'm sorry. JW another half second faster. I think I ran everybody away. Nobody's wanting to chat anymore. JW a little slower there, so still, though, a net gain from JW on this lap. Sector 5 will be the start-finish line. Yeah. JW still gained a little bit on that lap, especially in Sector 3. That was the place there. Now, still the time delta up here. You'll see how it's been. JW's gained pretty much every lap except for 35 and 36. And that was where the pit stop happened at 36. That's where you see the big yellow bar. So Calhoun ran the purple lap when JW came to pit road. That's the biggest difference in this race. Oh, right in front. Travis Sacavacci, who's just texted us about how hard it is to pass, spins it out over on the back straightaway. We'll have less than 10 laps to go next time by from Belle Isle in what has been a very historic and very interesting truck race. This time behind JW Miller. About a 10th faster again, so he is slowly gaining. And there's really no other battles out here on the track. There's Sam Barnes, the 22. Deputy Barnes is now known as. He officially has earned that nickname tonight. There's one of the few takeaways we'll get from this race. We have a new nickname. Big accident here. I gotta see what happened. Oh, Travis, hold on. Oh! Oh! Double wham. And that unfortunately takes them out. Travis fought hard, but unfortunately his dream race, as we'll call it, unfortunately not going to end the way he wanted it to tonight. There we go, 8 laps to go. Lead down to 2 seconds. You hear both cars slide. Oh, Calhoun had issues. Big time in that corner. Both these cars sliding out of control now. He's just spiraling. Sounds like a cartoon. Oh, Calhoun got the wall. He hit that curve. Here comes JW for the lead. Calhoun clipped that curve and it just pretty much sent him over to the wall. And JW Miller to the lead. Let's go back to it. We're going to do it the old way. It didn't show him hitting the wall. Well, watch really closely. He's going to clip this curving and it just pretty much sends him to the wall. Bam. Bam. Gives him the room to the inside and gives JW the lead. So let's see if Calhoun can fight back now. Will Miller make a mistake because we have less than 8 to go? What has been a pretty good 2-truck race here. Ironically, 3 of the guys in the top 5 are the ones I asked the question to of how they would feel about this race, and they all said that they just need to survive and they expected good finishes. Here you got Sam Barnes up in 3rd, Blake Sparling in 4th, Keith Calhoun 2nd. All these guys doing exactly what they said they needed to do tonight. This is how you win championships on iRacing and in leagues, is you got to go out here and just got to finish races. Doesn't matter about winning, it's just getting good finishes and being consistent. Obviously, depending on how your league orchestrates when it comes to points and stuff like that. If you're a series that, oh, Calhoun hits a tire barrier there in 3, and then JW's blinking out. But, if you have a series that's strictly points, go out there and be as consistent as possible. If you have a series you race in that, is all about winning, kind of like NASCAR is now, you got to go out there and win. This points format that these guys in the Great Lakes Truck Series runs is the old NASCAR point system that was all about consistency. Where Terry Labonte back in 1996 won one race all season long. Also had to get out of his car a couple times that season due to a wrist injury, and yet still won the championship. over, Jeff Gordon, who won 10 races, I think, that season. Zach Allman getting out of the way of JW here. So 5 laps to go here at about 10 miles, 11, 12 miles, something like that to go. 2.5, I don't know how to do math. I grew up in Florida. And Zach Allman almost had some issues. So let's have a little fun with this one now, as we got a nickname for Sam Barnes. If Sam Barnes were to imitate a character on TV played by a cop, who would it be? I have one in my mind. I want to see if anybody else says who I'm thinking. If Sam Barnes were to portray a cop, it could be an old show, a new show, whatever, who would it be? Hey, 21 viewers. Nice job tonight, guys. Appreciate that. As Miller just sliding close to that wall. As I mentioned, everybody else pretty much all separated out here. You got Sam Barnes is 33 seconds back, and it's 10 seconds back to Blaine Sparling in 4th. Here's Sam doing a great job. Deputy Barnes, as we're calling him now. Easy, Sam. And then Blaine Sparling back here, the at iRacing Paints, number 59, doing a fantastic job in the 4th position there. And Chevrolet, and then the Toyota Zach Allman back here in the 5th position. He is a lap down actually now to the leaders. But he has got pretty much a whole entire lap on Dylan Thomas, who is the 6th place truck. And then you got Tanner Long on pit road. That's a 7th place truck right there. And then after that, you got Alan Best, who is right in front of Zach Allman. And that is the last truck running right now. 8 trucks on the track. And that is it. So that's why you haven't really seen me move around much with the battles, other than to give these guys shout outs on what they've done in this race to survive 46 laps and have 4 laps to go next time by. Now, J.W. Miller's lead is out to 4.5 seconds as J.W. looks for his 2nd career league win. Deputy Dog. Nice. That's a good one. Anyone else? J.W., of course, won the opening race of the season at Talladega in his first career start, winning his first career race twice straight. That's a good one. That's still not who I'm looking. That's not the one I come up with. Oh, and actually now I've got 3 in my head now. Oh, darn. I've got 3 officers in my head now I could think of Sam could be. So the first one would be Barney Fife. That just popped in my mind. I just pictured Sam just being this cop from back in the 60s and stuff. The second one would be Paul Blart Mall Cop. Let's picture him on a hover round going around the mall. And then the third one, oh gosh, I can't remember the character's name, the guy, the actor's name, but Mike and Molly, the big guy. I could totally say Sam being that. Ooh, Inspector Gadget. Well done, Travis. So 2 laps to go. JW 6.5 second lead. That was actually one of my favorite shows growing up watching TV. I always watched Inspector Gadget. This note will self-destruct. Boom. Chief Quimby, if I remember correctly. So unfortunately, Calhoun might fall up a little short here. Archer, nice. Of the win here, but JW is pretty much all but driven a flawless race tonight. I mean, he's barely got any damage. Outside of a little self-spin and, well, I should say self-spin, maybe a little bit of contact with Keith, but also the incident where Keith spun right in front of him on lap number, I think it was 2 or 3. You know, JW's driven a flawless race tonight. Sheriff Woody. Believe it or not, that is my daughter right now, who's about to turn 2 years old in a couple of weeks. That is her favorite Disney character right now, Sheriff Woody. Like, she sees Toy Story, she goes bonkers. All right, JW coming through the final set of corners. And he will see the white flag. He is 2.5 miles away from his second career victory and a win here at Belle Isle. Here we go, final lap. JW just hitting his marks. Yeah, I would be at the point here if I'm on this road course. I would like if like I'm in a spot, say like Blaine right now, they're in the 4th position. I would totally be okay with slowing down and letting the leader catch me and pass me, so it'd be my last lap. Just, I'll take 4th. I'm good with it. Final time through the fountain section. Miller going to conquer Belle Isle like it seems like anymore the NFC North conquers the city of Detroit in football. Sorry, Lion fans. But here comes J.W. Miller down into the pit straight. The final corner, the Belle Isle Conservancy.org 165 is J.W. Miller's second career win. And second win of the season. Keith Calhoun going to get second. Here comes Deputy Barnes. And there it is, podium all finished, and the final guy that'll finish on the lead lap will be Blaine Sparling, the 59 truck. There he comes by, and will take 4th. And I think Zach Allman just parked it in the barriers. I think he said he was going to, Travis. I think he said as soon as he was finished, he was going to get something. But well done by all of these drivers. And completing this race, I believe everybody has crossed the start-finish line as JW is, well, him and Alan are there's some contact there as they're all laying donuts and burnouts over here by the statue. I don't know if you can help me, Travis. Who's that statue? JW's trying to do burnouts over here, and I don't know if it's working too well right now for the rear gear. His tires are definitely not spinning. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry. I feel bad. In fairness, I did go to a bowl game in Detroit back in 2012. It was the Purdue, I believe it was Western Michigan they played that year. As JW is trying to figure out how the heck to get out of here. This is great. This is where you don't put yourself in a spot, JW. Hey, well, nice job. Way to work himself out there. Does some donuts in front of the 25 fans that are sitting there. So let's take a look at the final results as JW slowly works his way to victory lane. Miller wins it by 9 seconds over Keith Calhoun. Sam Barnes going to finish third. Deputy Barnes. Fourth going to be Blaine Sparling and Zach Allman finishing fifth. There's Sam. I don't know if this is safe or not. Zach Allman finishing fifth. Dylan Thomas, Alan Best, Tanner Long. Chip Park's going to finish in the ninth position. Tyler Brewer, unfortunately, 10th. As you saw, he's not too thrilled right now in the chat. That can't go that way either, JW. 11th place going to Pierce. Travis Sakavachi, 12th. Lucas Josephson, 13th. Christopher Dean, 14th. Chris Evans, 15th. Jordan Watson, Robert Lukens, Anthony Marshall. Those guys showed up but decided not to race. Probably a smart move on their part when it was all over with. But what a fun race it was here in Belle Isle. As we'll wipe these clean. See all the parking spots there. And we're going to go into Discord here. And we're going to talk to the winner of this race. JW Miller is going to join us here in the booth. JW, second career win tonight and a pretty dominating performance on Keith Calhoun there. You're able to get past him on a mistake on his part. And, well, you're able to get that win. Nice job tonight. And hang on one second, JW. Let me do the settings real quickly because for some reason it does this to me every single time. Even though I made those fixes. You got it? You got me now, JW? Still the answer is no. All right, hang on one second. We're going to get there. How about now? Still nothing. All right. Last option we have here. How about now? We're going to get JW here. Give me a second, guys. Stop.
Hello.
There he is. Hi, JW.
Chris.
Hi. Yeah, I'll figure out the issue with Discord here any day now. But nice job on your win. I was talking about your racing out there with Keith. Great battle. Obviously had a couple little get-togethers or stuff happening, I guess, around each other. Talk about the fighting out there and talk about the racing and talk about the track itself. That did not look easy at all.
Yeah, I don't blame him for any of the get-togethers that we had, but you know, it was so hard to see your breaking point and the apex of the corner when you're following so closely behind a truck. So I totally understand that. You know, that's water under the bridge, especially considering that I won. But yeah, it was really, really fun battle with him there. Basically, the strategy was just to sit back and try to keep with him, wait for him to make a mistake if he did, and well, we cost us a little bit there on the first one, where we had to slide in between him and the wall, but that was only about 10-15 seconds of damage, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, and then the other one, we got lucky that we didn't end up in the wall, or very hard at all, really, but yeah, hard fought race for sure. Even though, we had that huge lead, he got a big jump there when he pit the first time. So
I can't help but think you were talking about 15 seconds of damage, and I'm looking at some of these trucks out here, and Travis actually made mention in chat. He's like, that truck looks way too clean.
yeah, it was all about minimizing the amount of damage that you could. We scraped the wall a couple times, gave it a little good smack, but luckily that didn't hurt us too much. So
what was the most?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what was the most challenging part out here?
It had to have been the wheel spin. I mean, coming off the corner, especially with so many of those turns being so tight as they are and so low. I had to keep it. I couldn't go any lower than second gear, so yeah, it was just managing the tires the best that you could, and just being smooth out there is really what got us the win tonight. So
well, you did your part tonight, man. Nice job. Second win of the season, and you led to both laps. You beat Calhoun by 1 spot, and according to Travis, it looks like you will be the point leader going to Milwaukee next week.
Man, this points battle is going to be nuts.
Isn't it?
It's going to be a lot of...
Yeah, because it looks like now it's a three-man show. You, Keith, and Zach. Zach held on to a 5th-place run, so he lost a little bit to you guys. But obviously with the old-school point system, he has still got plenty of time to catch up. Not to mention, I believe he has won both of the low-bank short-track races this season. So obviously he's going to be one to watch. But yeah, this fight is going to be pretty good.
I'm looking forward to it for sure. How many races do we got left?
2, I believe.
All right. Well, we'll hope for a good finish next week.
Well,
go
ahead.
We'll see what happens the last week.
Absolutely. Well, go get yourself some rest and something to drink, because I'm sure you're probably tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
But nice job out there tonight. Send shout outs to whoever you want to.
Yeah, shout out to you for broadcasting, Travis for putting on the league, everybody basically out there who was very cordial, very sportsmanlike racing out there tonight. So cheers to you guys for putting on such a great league.
Absolutely. Well, nice job, JW, and congrats on your win, bud.
Thank you.
And JW Miller going to win. I don't know what channel he wanted to go to, so I just kicked him out of mine. Yeah, so let's go talk with Keith. It's like, usually everybody's around after the race down here in Discord. There's literally, I'm going to show you guys Discord real quickly in the stream. Listen, everybody's pretty much gone. Like, I'm done with this place. There's Keith, Sam, Blaine, the top 4, Tanner's up here. Everybody's gone. Well, usually I can come up and talk to people after the race. All right, let's talk to Keith Calhoun here with a 2nd place run. Just showing off the chat actually onto the stream, and you're a witness to this. Usually everybody's in the same room chatting with each other, having a good old time, and they all done run away. And, okay, here we go again. Discord is not liking me tonight at all. You got me, bud? Keith, you got me? I would say this is slightly frustrating here. Hello. And nobody can hear me. Let's go here for a second, and then let's go back here. Try it now. Let's say... Apologize for the technical difficulties here. Any? Let's see if you guys got me now. Nope. Alright, we keep on trying here. So what's going on basically is every time I do something with Discord, if I move somebody around or whatever, some reason everything goes silent, like my speakers switch or something. You guys got me now?
Can you hear me?
There we go. There's Keith. So I don't know what's going on here, but anyways,
Weird.
it's very frustrating. Needless to say, though, second place run for you, Keith. Got to obviously talk about the one incident you had for the most part tonight. That was the you got curb stomped basically into the wall as you lost the lead there to JW. Talk about the situation there. Was it one of those you were just trying to get the wheel to cut a little bit and just the curve got you, or what happened there?
I guess, dude, this track, that was so long to have to focus on such a tough track. I probably just lost, I think I just lost, focus and turned a little too early.
Well, it's still a great run, though. Second place. JW is going to have the point lead now by a very slight margin as you go to the Milwaukee Mile next week. But I know you got to be at least happy to come out of here at least, with a second place run and very minimal damage.
Oh, totally. I spun twice in Corvette Corner in a row. 2 laps in a row I spun in the same corner. Because the wheel hop was so bad, dude. Like, and then so not only was the wheel hop so bad, like 6 laps in, your truck didn't want to turn. You blew the front tires off. At least I did. So not only are you battling a bumpy track, you have wheel hop, a truck that doesn't want to stop because the brakes are, I don't know, stock car brakes. And
well,
no front tire. So 50 laps of that is tough.
Well, the one thing I noticed tonight is that the speed of the truck, I mean, these tires got shredded, it seemed. The speeds were some almost, you guys went about 15 laps or so on a set of tires or whatever, and you guys were 4 to 5 seconds off the pace.
That's crazy. Yeah, it is nuts.
But, hey, still a great job tonight. Second place run for you. Send shout out to whoever you want to.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that toughed it out all the way through. And good job to JW on the win. And shout out to my wife, as always. We had enchilada casserole.
Nice. Oh, that was my next question. That sounds delicious right there, my friend. Well, nice
It was
job.
good,
Yeah, very nice. No, I went with the old brats and tots. That's what I call them.
That
Yep.
sounds really good too.
Well, I just wish I had a grill. Anyways, nice job tonight, and congrats on your second place run.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
And the guy with the new nickname, officially in the series, Sam Barnes, a.k.a. Deputy Barnes, joins us here, finishing third this evening. Deputy Barnes, talk about your race out there, because you had a chance in the end after the mistakes by those two, but obviously your speed was nowhere near ludicrous speed, but at least you had fast speed.
Oh yeah, no, that was the absolute best case scenario in my opinion. I mean, obviously every time we go out there we want to win. If you don't have that mentality, then you're not gonna, you're not racing. But once I saw JW and Keith get caught up, right before the front straight, I was like, well, we got to go for it. And so, I mean, I absolutely rang those tires out, and, it took everything to keep JW behind me as long as I did. Great racing, great learning. They went pretty clean. He definitely had his moments where he was thinking about it. But I mean, overall, I'm really happy with that result. That was a lot of hard work I put in to try and master that track. I felt that, we talked. I remember Miami, the season finale of last season. You asked, what am I looking forward to? And I was like, all right, bring on Belle Isle. And you kind of laughed at me, but this has been our best points haul for the Black Horizon 22. Definitely want to give a big shout out to Blaine, P4. This was a huge points turnout for Down Under Racing, so really excited for him. We both had solid races. Of course, always shout out to my other teammates with Travis and Chip. This just wasn't their week, but I'm sure they're going to bounce back strong next week. Travis is fierce at short tracks, but yeah, I can't complain.
So I want to ask you, because we've had this talk a little bit in chat tonight. Obviously, very, very big time of fantasizing road course tracks and things like that for trucks. What would be that track that you were like, okay, like tonight was one of those tracks like we would never see this probably in real life. So there's probably other tracks out there we would never see a truck run on. But where does Sam Barnes see, you know what, this would be an interesting place to run a truck at?
I mean, interesting or just wild? Because I have joked, and every time we get shot down, I just want to do a 5-lap ring of like the full Nordschleife, the Nürburgring, and just see who makes it. That's a bit crazy. I mean, like a realistic track, a fun track, in the trucks. We were talking about what tracks would work really well. We think like the Monza actual Grand Prix circuit without the first chicane there would be really good. I'm trying to think of any other fantasy tracks that would be really, really good to see the trucks do that was like a road course. I think Tsukuba would be fun. I mean, that's a pretty tight, simple track, but it's kind of like a short track with left turns. So those are two very different style where Monza feels kind of like a faster super speedway just with more turns. I think Tsukuba would be really interesting because that's got a short track feel, but you're going left and right.
It's so, like a karting track.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's funny because the two responses you said at the beginning, we had Marion who was in here. I actually went and talked to some people from my IndyCar series I broadcast on Monday. I'm like, you guys need to come check this out because they run Belle Isle, obviously. And they're watching tonight and they're like, this is wild. And I asked them, like, what would you guys like to see? And it's actually funny. Marion said that he thought it would be cool to see Nordschleife, like you said. And then my comment was Monza without one of the chicanes, which I've actually seen done in a Cup Series in another league a couple years back. But there's so many things. Think of, it's funny, I'm looking over here at the chat going on in Discord right now. As we talk about this is coming a pretty popular topic here on chat. One person put Spa, and here's where you can tell somebody's not a road course guy. Spa would be fun going up the hill. Up Eau Rouge, maybe? But no, that's one of the options we brought up. It's like, let's go through turn 1 at Spa, and then you got to go racing up Eau Rouge into Redalion. And the trucks be coming off the ground probably there. But it's just so many cool things, and it brings up the question of what kind of road courses could we really do in these trucks. But that's a topic for I'll probably have to join you guys in chat for. But Sam, send shout out to whoever you want to real quick.
First off, always the sponsors. Thank you, Black Horizon, the best beer in Chicagoland. Based out of Willowbrook, Illinois. I'm enjoying one right now. I grabbed it, sipped it, got a Dune Shaper. It's my favorite they make. I need to give huge thanks to, of course, my wife. She is always so understanding and supportive of allowing me to go sit in my office and turn left and right tonight on Wednesday nights. To my team at Down Under Racing, Blaine, Travis, Chip. There's such a great group of guys, and it feels good to bust on into the podium for the team. Can't wait to next get us a win. I think that's the next goal for Down Under. And, of course, I'd like to thank Travis, too, for also running the league. And, I also want to thank Christopher Dean. Him and I are also admins, so we do a lot of work behind the scenes to make the league a lot of fun. Anyone who watched the night, this is a great series to run. Totally recommend it. Tonight's a bit different, but, just want to thank all them. Again, huge shout-out to the sponsors at Black Horizon. Thank you very much.
There you go. Nice job tonight, Sam. And I just thought about the irony to this one. Maybe you ought to put Bathurst on the schedule since it's in Australia and you guys are Down Under Racing. Just saying. Put 2 and 2 together.
Hey,
might be a victory
like
right there. So there you go.
go.
Nice job tonight, man. We will see you next week in Milwaukee.
Absolutely. See you then.
All right, buddy. So that is going to do it for tonight. That's going to be an interesting conversation to bring up here, and we're going to talk about this one for a little bit. Just some of the things that I'm reading here. They're talking about Rovals now. They talked about the Kansas Roval would be fun, which I'm good with that. They talked about Iowa for a second, but that road course would be too small, I think. Indy's road course, obviously. Homestead, the Glen's been mentioned, which that's traditional. Laguna Seca. I brought up Brands Hatch. New Hampshire, somebody brought up. I think that's a motorcycle course, is it not? But anywho, we move on from there. So next time we'll be on the air again Saturday night for USRC's Truck Series. They will be at Chicagoland Speedway we'll look forward to that. Next time you will see us on the air for this series will be, again, in Milwaukee next Wednesday night at 8:45. Looking forward to that one. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. I will see you on Saturday. And as always, if somebody gets kind of ticked off at you because, well, they're getting aggravated at the fact you're complaining that you got wrecked by the person, dude's like, dude, relax, it's just a game. You just tell them, nope, it's iRacing. See you.